I'm a 47-year-old corporate girly that would like to retire in 8 years, but I have no retirement savings. I am $100,000 in debt. $85,000 of that is student loan debt that is currently deferred because I'm hoping for forgiveness. Cross our fingers. The other $14,000 is in credit card debt that I'm trying to pay off by the end of this year, but I don't know how to do that because I don't make enough money. Welcome back to my channel. So lovely that you guys are here. It is time for the weekly bank account audit where I share with y'all how I spent my money for the week. And this is everything that I spent since getting paid on Friday. And just for reference, this right here is everything that we budgeted for the next 2 weeks to hold us over until we get paid again. Now for how I spent my money. I spent $105.79 at the grocery store this weekend getting groceries for the week. I spent about $29 at the gas station. I had so much gas left over from last week. Mostly because I guess I didn't really go anywhere this weekend. I kind of just chilled out at home. I did go over and hang out with my daughter. We drove around in my car a little bit. But for the most part, I didn't drive around like I do on the weekends. Sometimes I'm off, zooming and zapping, doing all of the things. And I just didn't do that this weekend, which was fine. I kind of liked it. I chilled out. I spent $1.12 on my Hulu subscription, $2.99 on Apple Care, which is my extra storage that I have. And then I spent $111.11, 11111, on miscellaneous items. On Friday, I went and got a Starbucks on my way to work because I ran out of coffee creamer. Then what else did I buy? Went out to dinner and to dessert last night with my daughter. And the most expensive item, I went to Ulta because I needed more heat protectant for my hair. I have curly hair and it's just nature of the beast. I have to have a heat protectant or else my hair looks absolutely fried and feels absolutely fried. So overall, we spent $250.01 this week. Not too bad. We're getting better. I did go over already on my miscellaneous. It's really hard to say no to things. And my daughter and I had already planned to do dinner and dessert. We didn't even do anything fancy. We went to this, it's called Foodie Labs, and we got like takeout Cuban food. So it's like kind of like fast food, but it's not necessarily, but it wasn't like a sit down fancy restaurant. We got dessert at like a little like restaurant situation, but it wasn't fancy and we each got one thing. But it's really hard to say no to things. And I think I'm going to have to start learning how to say no to things so that way I can stay in budget. And when it comes to like buying hair care and like makeup, I don't even wear makeup. So nix that, but like hair care stuff and skincare stuff, those are like the two things that I really don't skimp on because I care about myself and I, want to spend the amount of money that's gonna help me take care of myself because I love myself. I always wait till I'm absolutely out. I'm not a girl that has like 12 bottles of hair care stuff and I'm just going to re-up to keep my stash together. Like I was absolutely out of my heat protectant and had no more squirts left in the bottle. So I had to go and get a new one. But I've got to figure out how to just say no or skip it until next pay period, I guess. I don't know. I used to do that a lot when I was so broke and putting everything on credit cards. I mean, luckily now I don't need to live where I'm putting my groceries and my gas on my credit cards. But I want to pay off my debt and it's really hard to just live a normal life and pay off debt as a single person. I'm very fortunate I can put $700 on my credit cards every month to get me somewhere, but still it's just groceries and everything's just so expensive. That leaves me with $1,958 until next pay period, and we gotta spend $1,600-ish on rent next week. I am not confident we can just keep it into that, because that only gives us really $300 for gas and groceries next week. Well, next weekend I'm not hanging out with my daughter, so should be able to say no and just kind of stay home. Even though I went over this weekend, I don't plan on spending anything next weekend. And I did not include the credit card payment that I just paid because I'm taking that out of like my money that I've made here on YouTube. So pretty much everything that I made on YouTube for the month is going onto that credit card, which I made the payment the other day with you guys. Anyway, love y'all, and I will see you next week. Mwah! Bye!